What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What is going on, everybody? This your man Dre Mac coming to you again with another episode of the Dre Mac Show. I am so sorry that I am super late coming and doing this stream. I'm not even gonna hold you. I woke up. I woke up late. I woke up late, just tired. Stream was supposed to start at 3 o'clock. I literally woke up at a quarter till. I had to hop in the shower. And so once it's on here, I can't well, can I change it? I don't know. I could probably edit it, but it was too late. It was way entirely too late. I need to get up and get ready, but I am here now live. So of course, I'm still waiting for people to come in. I kind of let the beginning start a little long. So if you're coming to this point, you're watching this on the replay, just give me a thumbs up if you like the content that I'm bringing you. Give me a thumbs down, tell me what you don't like. I just wasn't I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, I wasn't expecting to sleep that long. Like I said, just tired, exhausted. You know how it goes, you know what I mean? But without further ado, we're about to get into this episode. Let me pull this mic up a little bit. This episode, we're going to get into episode 6 of Ahsoka. And last week, I waited till Sunday to talk about episode 5. Of course, we talked about episode 3. What's up, D Stizzle? Was always in the house. What's going on, man? Of course, we talked about episode 4, then episode 5 we did on Sunday, but this episode 6, 4, 5, and 6 has been amazing, and I want to go over it with you because I honestly feel like this is the best piece of Star Wars as far as the shows. I love The Mandalorian, but dude, these last few episodes have been killing it. That feel, that Star Wars feel, the only thing I didn't get is the transitions, what I'm saying, the circle transitions and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But man, or the swipe transition. Other than that, man, it has been amazing. I'm not even gonna hold you. And I know people's like, you said Ahsoka was boring. I'm gonna get to that too. So you already know what it is, man. We're gonna do a breakdown. We'll go over the video live with you guys. Of course, you already know how it goes. If you've been on these breakdowns before, you know how I do it. But before we get there, the real question is, all right, so let's get into the video. Before I get into the video, I am close to my $100 giveaway. Thank you for everybody who has subscribed to the channel, especially the ones who came in off of my short of the Turtles. I really appreciate you guys. Yes, I am a Turtles fan. I want to collect more stuff, but I'm broke. So man, this was one of, I'm not gonna lie, I was on the edge of my seat this whole entire episode. But yeah, let me get to this, the $100 giveaway, and then we'll get into the breakdown of Ahsoka episode 6. Let's do it. Let's get into this straight from the past. Go ahead and show them what they could win.
What's up? This your man Dre Mac. Want a chance to win a little bit of my money?
Got my money?
Well, all you got to do is like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Go ahead and hit the bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. You know why? Because I'm trying to hit 2,000 subscribers.
Baby needs shoes. My wife needs clothes.
Once I hit 2,000 subscribers, if you like, share, and subscribe to this channel, you will actually have a chance to win a $100 gift card.
Message.
Again, like, share, subscribe, share with your friends. Once I hit 2,000 subscribers, I'm giving away $100. Want a chance to win? All you got to do is do that, and I'll see you on the other side. Hopefully, you're the winner.
And of course, we are getting close to the 2,000 subscriber mark. I am roughly, the last time I checked, about 80 subscribers away. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification to never miss one of my episodes, even if I'm late. Uh and with that $100 giveaway, basically I'm going to hold a live that day. I'm going to gather everybody who is in the live that day. I'm telling y'all this. I'm gonna once I get close, I'm gonna put it in the community page how to be able to enter. All you got to do is be on the live chat that day. That's it. Your name automatically gets entered once. And then at the end, towards the in the live is when we got the peak number of people. Hopefully we can get the peak number of people. I will, put your name in a hat, and I would draw out of the hat. And I will tell you how to hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's through IG or Twitter, you know what I'm saying, with your information. And I will send that $100 gift card to you as an appreciation of you being a member of the Dre Max Show. So I really appreciate you guys and everything that you guys have done as far as, like I said, doing um me doing this has been a blast. It has been so much fun, and I really appreciate you guys and everything that you have done as far as as far as this space, man. You guys have been amazing. You guys have been awesome. So this is a way for me to thank you guys, and I'm glad I made that switch. All right, let's get into the episode. Now, again, let me go back and tell you. Remember, I had a problem with Ahsoka's character. I thought, Ahsoka's character was being boring um in this show, but Dave really, I think I might switch this up. I think I might go at the quarter. I think I might go at the quarter point. Yeah. Dave has really surprised me on how he developed, Ahsoka's character. Let me see if is that a little, or should I go down? I'm still the same size. Regardless, I think I might go here. He really surprised me on how he did Ahsoka's character. And what I mean by that is that she started off as this, stoic, slow pacing, slow talking character. And then we had to go to the point where she had to, talk to Anakin. Whether that was the real, was that the live Anakin? Was that, Force Ghost Anakin? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. I don't know if she was dead. I don't know. That hasn't been really explained, where she was at that particular time. If she was in the world between worlds, if she was dead, all of that wasn't really explained to a T, but I didn't even uh not she didn't smile this episode 2 out of 10. No, it wasn't that. It was just the way that they were slow pacing her character. For me, it ain't had nothing to do with smiling. Slow pacing her character, having her talk. That's just like if I got on the live and I talked like this. Well, maybe you'll see. Yada yada yada. It was just too slow pacing. It wasn't moving the story along swiftly. Put it more like that. And I said that in my explainer. Why is Ahsoka born? Explainer. I presented that. My argument was they need to pick up the pace. They need to move her along where it's not so dull. There's no dull points. You know what I mean? And they were just having her move too slowly to me. But then with her being in, where it looks like the world between worlds, at that point is where I was like, okay, she's meeting Anakin in this particular place. I was particularly thinking that the Force was covering her because she was near death. I thought she was in limbo. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought she was at. And that particular place was holding her together before she passed along to the afterlife. That's what I think. You know what I mean? On the verge of death. That's what I was thinking. You know what I mean? They said, nah, that's what it was for other nations. Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. And you know, with her being in this world and the things that was going on in this world, again, me personally, I felt like when I looked at how she came out of that, it was almost a relief. And I think it was a relief because, for one, for the casual viewer, we had a personal connection who didn't see Rebels and Clone Wars, or who didn't see all of it, like me in this case, I didn't see all of it. We got a personal connection of her and her connection with Anakin Skywalker, because we kept seeing, well, if you're a casual viewer and you never watched Clone Wars, or let's say for instance you didn't watch all the Clone Wars, you kind of dropped out after, you know, season 1. Let's say for instance you did that. You know what I mean? And I'm saying for myself because I dropped out after season 1 because I was like, this is a lot to go, and I get it, and I don't get it. So you know what I'm saying? And you know, so let me just chill out for a second. You know what I mean? So that's a recap for us, for the casual viewer. Yes, Anakin was her master. She was a Padawan. Here we could get a recap of what happened. We could see her, you know, as a Padawan and all of that in live action, you know, going through the Clone Wars and going through, you know, with certain certain situations, and we get to see how she is. And Anakin teaching her still, whether that's from the afterlife or from these flashbacks or whatever, there was something that she needed to know. And to me, it was the Force. Maybe it was the Force. And Anakin's Force goes training her for something that she did not understand. So once she gets out of there, she's really kind of back to what I knew from her from Rebels. You know what I mean? So right here, you know what I'm saying, they're on the Fantastic Voyage with the Purgles because they're following the Night Sisters. You know, let me get my trusty notes. Give me a second. Oh, I clicked off of it. Holy crap. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. I'm thinking I'm tripping. Okay. Also, I'm a UAW member, so I was getting to my phone and all this information that we researched. Yeah, I'm UAW for life. And it said that we reached a tentative agreement. I was like, wait a minute, what? Oh, okay, that's Canada. Okay. So that's a little bit different than what I was thinking. But okay, give me just a second. I'm sorry. I kind of got distracted. And pray for my GM brothers who just got laid off and missed the strikes too. You know, prayers and stuff like that to them. Yeah. Just prayers for them. All right. Give me just a second. Sorry. I gotta go and find my cast, but that's just, you know, when you see stuff like that, I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? I just want to address, you know, that real quick. So okay. So we're here, and now Hu Yang and Ahsoka is inside of the Purgle. He said that was you saying, hold on, stop, pause. You were saying D-Silver, that was a real Anakin, and it could have been the real. I'm good with either way. But then it bears the question: if did Anakin know the world between worlds from Emperor Palpatine, who tried to enter the world between worlds, and that you know, when he was trying to entice Ezra Bridger, it's a lot of question marks to that, you know, but that was you know, he took Anakin under his wing, so he could have knew about that. But then remember, Palpatine was trying to make sure that Anakin didn't have any attachments because, well, for one, the attachment to his wife is the reason why he, you know, tripped out in the first place. It was kind of like all of that, you know what I'm saying? That went into that. So it was a lot. It was a lot that went into to Anakin's turn to the dark side. So when Anakin was fighting, you know, Ahsoka in that area, did he, you know, did he know that he could go into in the world between worlds, you know, why he was a Padawan? Yeah, I don't know. You said watch the, but does that explain Anakin in the world between worlds? Because I thought the world between worlds was explained when Ezra Bridger brought Ahsoka into the world between worlds. You know what I mean? Answer that question for me, and because I kind of want to know that. You know, how did he know between you know, about the world between worlds? So me kind of get into this. Now they're in the mouth of the well, Yang and Ahsoka. And Ahsoka's character is a completely, like, it's a complete 360. You know what I'm saying? She's way more relaxed than what she was. Maybe she was afraid. Maybe she was just trying to play that part or whatever. But you said Anakin's abilities and his purpose are explained in the Clone Wars. Oh, okay, I get you. I got it. But she's way more relaxed talking to Yang, and you know they're talking about the intergalactic travels. I ain't gonna lie, Rosario Dawson looks amazing in this episode too. It's like and again, there's you know, there's a lot more relaxedness and a little bit more purpose driven. You know, and this is something that I liked, that I picked up on. I didn't think that Ahsoka was really purpose driven. I think she was just trying to get Sabine Wren and trying to have her be her Padawan, not for any particular reason that, you know, I left Anakin Skywalker, so let me go and be a, you know, a master to somebody who's not even who's not as force sensitive as Grogu or James. You know what I mean? Let me or I'm sorry, not James, Jason. Let me go and be something to somebody who doesn't even have all the abilities as the other people. So I can see that. At the same time, I think she needed to transition. You know what I'm saying? To be like, okay, then now this is my purpose now, because I got the training, I got the understanding. It was, that training was more of an understanding of why she's been doing the things she's been doing. You know what I mean? Why she's been doing what she's been doing. And like I said, in this, she's way more relaxed. You know what I'm saying? She's way more relaxed. And now this reminds me of the character in Rebels, because I did watch some Rebels. You know what I mean? I watched some Rebels. This reminds me more of her character, because her character has never been so stiff. You know what I mean? Like, let's be real. Her character's never been stiff. Yes, she is. Oh my God. Yes, she is. Her character from Rebels was never stiff. And I'm not talking about, and yes, that was a younger Ahsoka. I'm not even, you know, I'm not even talking about the Ahsoka from the past, because we got to see the Ahsoka from the past. And that girl was amazing. Oh my God, she was amazing. But that's not even what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Rebels Ahsoka. When she, and I get it. I can see why she was a little bit more, I would say, even depressed and not feeling herself once she came out of the world between worlds, and after, you know, Vader was getting ready to kill her master. It looked like he was getting ready to kill her. And I could see why she was probably depressed all those years, or she wanted to be, you know, have a hardened skin so she didn't have attachment. You know what I'm saying? I could see that. But coming to this, it was just a little too poetic to me. But again, in this point, you know what I mean? She's thinking about what she could be able to do to help out Sabine Wren. You know what I mean? But she's way more relaxed, and she's talking like a normal person. You know what I'm saying? She's talking like someone who feels like they have to restore the relationship. Let me go back and let me fix what I did. Let me fix what I did, and maybe we're going to be a lot better. You know what I mean? But again, she's being a lot more normal. That's all I was saying. I didn't have any problem with someone being stoic. You know what I'm saying? To the point. But also in that point, you still have to be able to talk and move the story around. You know what I mean? But I get it. It was for her to have character growth. I wouldn't have chose to move her that slowly, but I now, you know, now that we're at this point, I'm good. So again, you know, they were talking about, you know, the Purgle and how these stories are, and I do like this part. I love this because she read the opening crawl.
Long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
I'm not gonna lie. I watched that this morning after I got off of work because I didn't have internet at work to be able to watch anything. Lost my shit. I'm not even gonna hold you. Lost my shit. Episode 15 to 17 answers no question about etiquette. Thank you. Appreciate that. D-Sizzle. This was so Star Wars, so awesome, so amazing. Just this opening scene set me up for what I was expecting in this episode. This episode was flipping amazing. Flipping amazing. This, just him saying this made me, and again, this sequence here is what I was talking about, D-Sizzle, because you've been riding with me, you know, throughout the start of this, you know, me covering Ahsoka. And that's why the first two episodes, I made that video said, don't give me hope. Because this gives me hope. This first two episodes gave me hope, but this made it where it solidified. Even though I had my criticisms, this is the dopest show, live action show that I've done so far. I love Mandalorian. Don't get me wrong. Grogu and Mando and all the things that they went through. This is Star Wars. I get it. We got the Mandalorian side, and now we're getting the Jedi side, right? If you get what I'm saying, we're getting the Mandalorian. We got the Mandalorian side. It was super dope. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me twisted. It was super dope. But that was more of the Western, you know, side of Star Wars. This is Star Wars. You know, and in the beginning, I would say this is the samurai portion of Star Wars. We are getting Star Wars. Like this feels real Lucas. This doesn't feel like, I mean, yes, Luke, Dave Filoni is basically Lucas Jr. Let's get it twisted. But this feels really Star Wars. Yeah, it's the ultimate fan service line of dialogue. But it fit. It wasn't like shoehorned in. It wasn't like we were getting, we get young Luke Skywalker and, what are they called? Not Night Sisters. That's the Inquisitor. What I'm saying? This Inquisitor is getting ready to kill a young Luke Skywalker who has no idea what any of this is later on in life. You know what I mean? It wasn't shoehorned in to be able to fit. so we can be able to, oh, Luke and Leia were so close to seeing each other. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Darth Vader, you know what I'm saying? And Obi-Wan Kenobi fought each other beforehand, and that fight was awesome. But we don't know anything about that because only thing we got is what we got in the original Star Wars. No, this fit perfectly. This was fan service without trying to be fan service. He wanted he was like, you know what? Let's not even talk about that. Let's talk about this story. And they did it so amazingly. You know what I mean? It was definitely awesome. Yeah, this is definitely now, I would even say as far as, hey, I'm about to make a bold proclamation. Yeah, it makes sense. He said it, you know, too. You know what I'm saying? He's like 1,000 years old. I'm gonna make a bold proclamation, D Stizzle. I believe. Oh, my air came on. I believe right now, based on how this progressed, I went from like, don't give me hope to, man, they made her so boring, to holy shit, to, oh my God, like they really doing this, to, I'm fucking intrigued. And Darius from Planet Fanatics, you motherfucker. You said, when we were all on the line with Chillmonger, you said, dude, give it some time. Based on the leaks, 4, 5, and 6, you're going to be like, holy shit. You said it. You motherfucker, you was right. And I gotta salute my man Darius from Planet Fanatics. What up, Blue? What's going on, big dog? I gotta give Darius his props for Planet Fanatics. You motherfucker, you was right. Yeah. I can't wait to. I swear to God, I'm gonna tag him on Twitter and say you was right, you motherfucker. You know, Darius, no, he knows his Star Wars. He was like, hey, give it some time. And they crawl. This was a perfect time to do the opening, to do the Star Wars Ahsoka crawl. Perfect timing. The way that they did this. And again, we're getting Sabine Wren, and Sabine Wren is starting to be one of my favorite characters. Yeah, those I don't do leaks. I'm gonna be honest with you, D Sizzle. I don't do leaks, but the leaks are on point. Obviously, whatever the leaks was, it was on point. Now, Natasha or Bordizzo, she's freaking amazing. And I love her take on Sabine Wren. Of course, from especially the aesthetic of the cartoon of Clone Wars and the aesthetic, I mean the look of Clone Wars and Rebels looks weird. I'm not even gonna lie. It's dope as hell, but it looks weird. And to have these characters come to life like this, especially Sabine Wren's character, has been amazing. This has been amazing. She is awesome as this character. And I always thought, you know, of course I said this is Rebel season 3 from Ahsoka's point of view and Sabine Wren's point of view. And I really feel like this is a lot of Sabine Wren's point of view too. You know what I mean? Oh, let me, because I don't want to get shut down. But everybody has been amazing in this story. He said I read the leaks that everything is trash. Because all this trash nowadays. Yeah. I just hope they don't waste Enoch. Are you talking about Enoch or Ezra Bridger? Or who's Enoch? Oh, yeah. Captain Enoch. Yeah, I get. And then like you know, with him being so, you know, you're right. And with him being so that's the CGI guy. Yeah. And again, I don't think they're gonna waste him. No, that's not a CGI guy. I'm tripping. I'll find out. Let me look. But anyway, I don't think that they're going to waste anything. I don't think anything Dave Filoni is. Oh, the glow face Stormtrooper. You're right. I don't think anything has been wasted. If you look back from the beginning of this show to even now, I don't think any of this has been wasted at all. They're telling a linear, cohesive story that, and I was going to say this. As far as storytelling wise, this has been one of the top Disney Plus shows so far. I'm talking about, I liked Loki. I liked WandaVision. WandaVision was very well. The story was very well told. Yeah, and it's not Moon Knight filler. Absolutely. What's up, Chill? No Moon Knight filler. It's none of that. Matter of fact, if you guys, I would love for you guys, if you want to, if you have time, Blue and Chill, if you want to go over this with me, you can. I'll drop the link in the comment section. If you got time. If you don't got time, I most definitely I understand. But I'm gonna drop the link if you guys want to get on. Drop the link in the description. If you don't, I truly understand. I don't know. They kind of wasted that Inquisitor, the Inquisitor Merrick. I think that was his name. Okay, so now I don't think that they did that, and this is the reason why, because I've been really into this. What the hell? Hold on. Give me just a second. I got a situation real quick. I'm gonna be right back. Don't. Hey, what's up, Chill?
Hey.
If you just see my thing, I gotta go do something real quick. Can you please do me a favor?
Yep.
Because it's not gonna take that long. can you just stay on my show real quick? It'll be like 5 minutes.
I got it. Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
It's Chillmonger. Wait, you know what I'm doing? Let me do the thing where you share the stream with your audience. Let me get that cooking. Okay? You're watching my favorite YouTube channel. It's Chillmonger. I went from the live comment section all the way to the host of the Dre Max show where we were talking about the Ahsoka Tano episode. Episode 6 happened. And let me just talk about the beginning. I know we're 30 minutes into Dre's show, but it's the beginning of mine. To tell you the mystery of this new galaxy, even the differences when it comes to the light speed, where we didn't just see blue from the stars whooshing past, it was like a little rainbow that Ahsoka got to experience. And then we just didn't have Ahsoka on the show anymore, right? We had Ahsoka for like the first couple minutes. Hu Yang does his little line about a long time ago in the galaxy far, far away. Huh? I want to know what that story was going to be, though. Like, what was that story? Was it literally the story of Peridia, or the galaxy containing planet Peridia? Is that the faraway galaxy that he was going to talk about in this story? I don't know, but I wish I kind of knew what that was going to be. Ahsoka was in the beginning of it, and she left. You would have to think that because of Book of Boba Fett and how there were some episodes that just didn't really contain the main character, people over at Star Wars know to use the main character, at least for a little bit, so that they can pass calling it what they call the show. I don't know. Not really.
Heard you needed some help, my guy.
Blue. Hello.
What's up, Chill?
I'm doing good. I'm just talking about the Book of Boba Fett. Remember how it didn't have Boba Fett in it for like 2-3 episodes? It was just very absent from him. I think that was them trying to put in, hey, look, don't worry. Ahsoka's still in the beginning of this episode, so you can still call it Ahsoka, everybody.
Right. But I think with Ahsoka is more so trying to do more world building. Boba Fett didn't do the world building correctly, in my opinion. Because it was more so like it was just adding on to because it just turned into the Mandalorian show. With those 2-3 episodes, it just turned into the Mandalorian show.
And Ahsoka didn't turn into Rebels. It was already Rebels season 5.
It was right. It's just Ahsoka is just a continuation of Rebels.
Should they have changed the name of the title though, or are we just overly analyzing?
They could, or we could be over. It could go either way. They might retitle it for the re-release or something like that and call it Ahsoka. Rebels Ahsoka, something like that. Who knows? I don't think it'll hurt the brand any.
I'm waiting for the Rebels cut.
You're right, the Rebels cut.
When we get to what Sabine does, okay, back to that sense of wonder. There's a moment, and I'm skipping a little bit, but there's a moment where those little shell turtle creatures come up, and I was like, "What are you? A brand new toy? This is going to be on merchandise everywhere."
Yes, indeed.
It made me think about Andor when we compare it. Andor didn't really have that many kind of merchandising opportunities aside from that one droid that lived in Cassian's house. There was really not,
right.
But now we got these new creatures, and we're like, "Ooh, what are they doing?" They speak a different language, and it makes you think about how when you're ever just in town, you see someone who doesn't speak your language, they're looking for directions, and you guys can kind of make out. And then you'll hear one word that's familiar in both your language and their language, and they're like, Ezra Bridger, yeah, I got you. And I'm like,
right.
Good thought, well thought out scene there. The big emotional moment was for us as Rebels fans to see Ezra and Sabine hug. It made me feel good. It was a good smile, but there's no mystery there. There was thought prior to this episode of maybe Thrawn and Ezra were together. Maybe there's more to it. Nah, bro, they're just on the same planet, and it feels like they didn't start warring with each other. If anything, Ezra has a problem with the natives of that planet.
And see, I think what's going on, I think that planet or what's going on to that planet, because remember, Thrawn was like, their forces have been depleted since they've been on the planet. So I think it's some stuff going on that planet that we haven't been privy to yet, and we'll see. Because you got to think the Night Sisters or they want to leave the planet. Why they so eager to get off the planet? You know what I'm saying? So it's something going on that planet that's I don't know, that might be scary. If you get what I'm saying.
Would you rather have something going on with Ezra that's different with a little twist over what's something going on with the planet where there's a twist?
I would like the planet because even with what's his name
Thrawn?
not
Ezra?
Thrawn the Jedi the Dark Jedi, or not the Dark Jedi, but
Balin Skull.
Balin Skull. He seems to be gravitating more towards the planet. He wants to be on the planet. Shin was like, man, we need to get up off this planet. He was like, nah, we need to stay. This is where everything is supposed to, start fresh on this planet. So it's something about that planet. I don't know.
There's something about Shin. I used to watch Shin scenes just to see whether or not she'll blink or not because her eyes are always open. And
they always open, yeah.
Got her. I found it. There was a scene where they kind of kept on her for too long, Usually she's on screen 10 seconds and, you can manage without blinking. But they had a long scene and I saw her eyes fold. She blinked. She blunked.
She blinked. She blunked.
We got her.
But I think she's way more important than what they're leading on also, though.
Well, we find out that she's not a Jedi, and they stepped in to say, no, I trained you to be something better. But
more, right?
Basically, she's a Padawan. She's there to learn. She's an apprentice of the teachings of Balin Skull. Balin Skull might have been a survivor of Order 66, and he might have left during that, or maybe the day before that. Are there too many survivors of Order 66? Yeah, there was 10,000 Jedi, so a few are going to slip through the crack.
I like that. I like that we're getting, what do you call them, the Boken Jedi? You know what I'm saying? Jedi trained after Order 66 and things of that nature. I think Vader couldn't get them all. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Vader couldn't get them all. So, and if you read any of the comics, you know that it's way more than what we're seeing that slipped through the cracks. It's a lot that slipped through the cracks that just went dormant. Hell, we first get introduced to even Kenobi. You know what I'm saying? Him slipping through the cracks. So it's Jedi's out there, I'm pretty sure, and I would like to see them do more with that. Give us more Jedi that slip through the cracks. I think that'd be good. So I like what they're doing with it.
They could easily explain the situation where he was. Where he left, because Kenobi was in front of some clones and we saw the situation. They were just really far away. They fired at him and he fell into the water. They assumed. Yoda, same thing. He was over with his boys, but his connection with the Force was so good. He said, "Oh, you're behind me, huh?" And he slices them up. Not every Jedi was in front of the clones. Some Jedi may have just been at home. Some Jedi may have been perfectly far away from any war combatant, right? And then they get the message that Kenobi gave out: "Don't return to Coruscant," because that message.
Right.
So that's my British.
Yeah. So
I've been practicing with Stephanie over in London.
But no, that makes perfect sense. So with all that, and some of those Jedi did turn into Inquisitors, correct?
Some Jedi turned into there's that one guy who was at the library who became the Grand Inquisitor.
So you have that aspect also. It's a lot of things they could play with. I think on this planet, Balin Skull wants to start a new Jedi Order, right? And I think that this is the place to start it at. That's what I think.
Man.
And it's not the Force he's using. I think he's more so going to be looking into magic with the K, which is what the Night Sisters use. So
he's interested.
Yeah.
What do you think about those little turtle creatures who had the Jedi symbol on them?
I thought they just got that from Ezra. No?
So he wasn't training any of them?
I don't know. I thought maybe that was, with them just being hobbits and moving around, maybe he traded that for, something back in the day. I don't know.
Well, D. Diesel writes in, several Jedi were Inquisitors. I'll take your word. Feels like D. Diesel knows everything. He told me that Mace Windu taught Depa Billaba, who taught Kanan or Caleb Doom, who taught
Ezra. Yep.
And then Ezra's next student's got to be one of those turtles, bro. If those turtles are popular, why not? Just be like, there's one.
Yeah, why not? Just one, at least one. I could see one.
Oh, it was the rebel symbol, not the Jedi symbol. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the rebel symbol. The Phoenix. What is it like? The Phoenix symbol. which in turn is what is the new Jedi symbol for the going forward, from what I understand. That's why it looks so familiar. The Phoenix symbol is like on the side. The Jedi symbol with the lightsaber going up is.
Yes. The lightsaber going up. So I did skip a little bit of things from the beginning of the episode, but I imagine Dre already covered those during this stream. But my short take is that Thrawn, with his little stormtroopers who got the gold, look cool. The presentation was very well directed, and so I give kudos to the director here. It was the one I never noticed the name of. It was the first time I've ever seen this name. So we got another person on the team. It's not just Bryce Dallas Howard, Rick Famuyiwa, Dave Filoni, and Jon Favreau. We've also got more to the club.
Right.
Peter Ramsey. I thought you were saying everybody. You're just like signaling to somebody. You're like, everyone. Yeah, we got.
Oh yeah, I'm telling. My bad. My bad. No, I was telling them to cross the street. My bad.
You think Thrawn, if you're a new fan who didn't watch Rebels and has no information, you think Thrawn was exciting enough to getting across that this guy's like a master strategist, or do you think that this was just, oh look, fat Elon Musk?
That's what I know, right? I was like, man, why they got him so pudgy? But no, I think yes and no. He seems like he knows what's going on, like, and he got like a certain pompous attitude to him, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got some knowledge, or I know what's going on, but at the same time, coming in fresh, I don't know if I would necessarily be scared, you know what I'm saying, get any kind of fear from Thrawn. Oh, this is supposed to be the big bad. I don't know. Yeah, his skin is blue and he got red eyes, but you know, other than that,
the red eyes really change everything. Eh? You're not like, you're so much less human with red eyes. If it was just the blue skin, whatever.
Right. Yeah, true that. True that. Dre, what up?
Audio.
I have myself on mute.
Here we go.
There we go. What's going on, y'all? Appreciate you guys holding it down. I just got an email saying my son's bus was in an accident. Go to where my son's bus is at. It just broke down, and they put him on another bus.